Salesforce builders, admins, developers, and architects are usually stuck working in full, sometimes a partial sandbox, along with everybody else within an organization. It's a trap! And one laid down long ago by Salesforce itself. That trap is a lack of valid and PII protected data to test changes against. Commonly referred to as sandbox seeding, Prodly's environment management offering allows builders the ability to do Salesforce development the right way, starting in low-level dev and dev pro sandboxes, making and testing changes without the fear of developing over a colleague, something Prodly refers to as the toe-stomping development scenario. The next few slides walk you through using Prodly to set up environments for builders, and the rest of the video is a follow-along audio-visual guide demonstrating the steps outlined in the guide itself. First things first, Prodly has to establish the control environment. You may ask yourself, what exactly is a control environment? Along with other important questions like, how did I get here and where does that highway go to? Although I can answer the second and third questions, I can't answer the first one for you. A control environment was where Prodly is installed and acts like, pop culture reference number 3, the Eye of Sauron sitting atop Barad-dûr. It provides the commands and is the central hub of your Prodly deployments. It also, by default, serves as a valid source and or destination for deployments. Most of your Prodly experience revolves around the Release tab, so we'll start there. Like the guide mentions, the first time you come to this tab, you'll need to establish the control environment. Go ahead and click Continue. The page refreshes, and a few backend updates occur. Once the page is done, you can see your new environment, the control environment, has been established. Again, by default, it's a source and or destination for deployments. Now, if your sandboxes aren't quite ready yet, you can skip ahead to a later section in the guide and make use of Prodly's Scratch org creation solution. Assuming your sandboxes are ready, let's go ahead and add them to our list of available deployment endpoints. Managed environments, to use the very specific Prodly term. It's rinse and repeat, so I'll just walk you through the first sandbox in this recording. Hey, since we're already here, just go ahead and click on the Add Environment button. Give the environment a name. Choose the environment type of sandbox, and select one of your available sandboxes from the list. Hit the Add button. There's the username already pre-filled for you. Go ahead and enter the password, the same one used when you first logged into your free trial environment. Hit the Login button. Let the process complete, and that's it. Go ahead and follow the same steps for your other sandboxes. With the sandboxes managed, let's put them to good use and populate them with data from production that is automatically masked where needed to prevent unwanted access to PII. All right, taking a look back at our guide, on the Release tab, we're going to click on the control environment. We're going to make sure Use as Source is selected and click the Deploy button. Clicking on the control, Use as Source, click on Deploy. We want to select the partial and at least one of our dev sandboxes, or Scratch orgs if you're using them, as the destination. So there's my partial. I'm going to use dev2. I'll show you why in just a moment. We're going to toggle the deploy data slider and leave it as a use data set, and then find this specific set of data to deploy. Deploying data, using a data set, and looking for Sales Cloud with CPQ quotes. We're going to go ahead and override the name to Seeding with Prodly. We're going to toggle this slider. If you want to read some more, it's actually right here in the help bubble. And we're going to hit the Deploy button. Through the magic of television, I'll jump ahead and show you the results of this deployment. In about 20 minutes, Prodly deployed over 5,000 records, spanning 11 different objects while reestablishing the source, parent, and child hierarchies. Best of all, no external IDs were required, meaning if you were to change a record in the sandbox and push those changes back to production, or any of the other sandboxes Prodly pushed the original data to, Prodly knows to perform an update for you, not an insert. Mimicry might be the highest form of flattery, but duplicate records are the worst type of data. To learn more about deployment results, you can follow the link on the bottom of the slide. Congratulations! You've successfully connected environments and run your first data deployment with Prodly, all the while setting up low-level developing environments, some of which will be used for other activities in the future.